Tyron Woodley.
Tyron.
Yeah, people thought that was a boring match, but for me, there was tremendous data in MMA. The fact, like, Damian Maia goes down to 170. At 170, he takes everybody down. He's taking college wrestlers down left and right. But could he take down Tyron? I thought he could. I thought that he was going to hit a wall there, and he did. How are you going to take that dude down? It's going to be very, very hard to take him down. And
Tyron just wasn't having it. He didn't. That wasn't an option. Tyron's takedown defense was takedown defense. Yes. Yeah, that's going to take with a guy like Tyron Woodley is you're going to have to get a wrestler who's like a elite, high caliber wrestler that's going to be able to figure out how to take him down. I don't think like a regular dude like Damian Maia, who's not a regular dude, who's a world class grappler. Just Tyron's game plan was, in a lot of people's eyes, wasn't fun to watch. That was the problem. And like Dana felt like he should have finished him. And Tyron, his thought was, look, this guy's, it's his goal is to win the title. You got to come and try to beat me and win the title. If I'm beating you, why not just keep doing what I'm doing and continue winning the fight? You can't do anything. But if I change tactics and make myself more vulnerable. And he said he did get hit by a left hand or a couple left hands and that stunned him. I guess his attitude was, look, if this guy wants to win the title, he's got to come and get it. And if he comes get it, I'm going to knock him the fuck out. And if he doesn't come and get it, why would I go after him and put myself out of position?
And angling out is both good, okay? But the first thing I always teach is sprawling, because that's the worst case scenario. The guy grabbed my legs, I have to sprawl. That when you get more advanced, you don't even need the sprawl anymore. You just angle out. But for those of you who are just starting off and defending against a wrestler, one of the things I like to do is I like to put my hands on my partner here like this. I don't like to sprawl from out here. I see a lot of people teach sprawl from out here. Good wrestlers won't shoot from that far. You know, there's very, very few wrestlers that can shoot from that far and still get the double leg. Some wrestlers are so explosive, they can shoot from this distance. Okay, but 99% of the wrestlers, they're gonna shoot from here. So whenever a guy's this close to me, there's an alarm bell that rings in my head and it tells me, hey, this guy also now has the option to shoot. Whereas if I'm here and he shoots at me, I'm going to make him pay. Like, I'll angle out, I'll knee him, I'll step off with a hook, I'll slam him down to the ground, I'll choke him. But when we're fighting, if we're fighting and I feel we're this close, there's a special little alarm that rings and says, hey, he's not just trying to punch you, he could also grab your leg now. So what I like to do to get myself used to that angle, as I come right here, I put my hands on my partner and I tell my partner, shoot. Okay, so now I'm getting used to the distance. Now when Shane shoots here and he shoots, I'm gonna face the head. Go ahead, shoot a double leg. Watch. See, I don't know which side he's gonna shoot, but he put his head to my left side. I faced my body to the left side. I'm always facing the head. Okay, so watch here again. Now Shane shoots on the other side. Here, shoots on the other side. Yeah. See how I'm gonna sprawl? I'm facing my head to the other side. Now, if you notice my body position here, if Shane were to keep driving, let's back up real quick. So watch here. My partner shoots. I face the head. If Shane keeps driving. Look, keep driving. Look, he cannot take me to the fence. Go ahead, take me to the fence. We're gonna keep spinning. See, shooting. We're spinning. And that's what I want. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to deflect them with my hips. So watch when he shoots. Watch he shoots. Look how I deflect. See how he put his hands on the mat because I'm deflecting in a circular fashion. So it's almost like you're doing a judo throw. See, when I use a judo throw, I'm using my hips to throw the guy. When Shane shoots right now, look, instead of using my hips to push him in the opposite direction, which would take a lot of muscle, and I've seen some wrestlers be successful with this, but in my opinion, it's a lot of muscle. Watch what I do with my hips here, watch. He shoots, watch, I face the head. See, and I knock him with my hip. My hip's coming in like a hook. So if you put your hand on this side, you'll get a better shot at it. Watch, boom. You see how I put his hands on the mat? And now look, I'm behind him. Okay, so I'm not just doing a sprawl and trying to use my hip power to push him back. He's got a lot of power and momentum on his side. So I'm going to use my hips here. He shoots, boom. Yeah, I hit him with my hip. And look at my foot angles here, see? I got my feet ready to move. So if he keeps driving, drive right through me. So I'm always moving my feet. Go ahead, drive right through me. I'm using my feet, I'm pivoting and getting out of his way. When a wrestler shoots, you want to get out of his way. You don't want to just block him and push him back, or else you just get run over.
You talk about learning new techniques and everything. I saw someone tweeted, it might not be true, but since your strike force run all the way through here, you haven't made one submission. You haven't done one submission attempt in your entire last 20 fights. Yeah. But I assume you train submissions. It's just when it comes down to fight night, you just haven't seen the opportunity, or?
Yeah, the opportunity to just like present itself like with a bow, like, hey, here I am, take this.